there, this is Anna
Hi there, my name is Robert Lalonde. I happen to be your husband, and we're glad to be coming to you this evening to talk with you folks.
I want to share with you, first off, we are personality creators with language toughness. What does that mean? It really means we create a persona or personality out of who you are, and we are able to help you create a marketable area for you. So many people are struggling nowadays to create a marketplace, but they don't realize it's because they don't have the personality presence online, the followers, the people that are interested in what they have to offer, and the value. You don't have the value to share with them for free. So we are able to share with you in these great ways. So Robert, when you worked in Corporate 500, what are things that you saw in Corporate 500 in the 70s and 80s that are not there now?
Well, what I saw is a lot of the companies were now branching out and getting in touch with the people, all the way down to the rookies. I remember testimony given of one company where the president sat next to one of the rookies who'd been recently hired on one of the airline flights that they're having. And that is an amazing experience, even to a person come through the door. Wow, somebody willing to talk to me. And that seems to have fallen away in recent times. You don't have that connectedness with the upper management, and they were seeking out ideas, how to do things, how to advance, how to improve their companies. And they were getting going into the hands and the feet of the people who had the hands on. And we're not seeing that today. We're seeing a lot of companies and the workers are being separated to be not being able to perform to the peak and ability they've had in the past. And so I'd like to see that begin to turn around. I think a lot of people would. From what I knew, it made working so much more enjoyable.
And if it doesn't turn around, what do you think? Do you think people should start working online and finding their own way? Are they happy in their business right now and the companies are working in?
If it's gotten to the point where you know the company you're working for and you're striving to go out and get the jobs and they're just not happening, I would then go out and get on a line and find another line of work. Now, if you're like upper management and you're finding your company's not working, reevaluate and see where it's going. See if you're working with your people. I mean, you build a team. It's like a football team. I mean, if any of the players don't do their part, that team falls apart. Well, the same applies to the company you work for. From the top to the least in the company, if you can join together and work, and yeah, there's some people that are maybe just outright don't want to work or whatever, but for the most part, there are people, when they know they're valued in the job, they're going to go the extra mile in spite of whatever the circumstances are. I mean, I remember in my early days, it was like, oh, wow, that's a great idea. And we get kind of a reward or a thank you, appreciation. And to get from upper management, hey, how you doing? How are you enjoying your job? Here's anything we can do in that outreach attitude. Makes all the difference. Now, on the other hand, let's say you're trying to get it going and implement it. You may try to write or speak to the upper management, say, hey, I think we got a good crew of people working here. There are some questions how we can improve the dialogue between us and you so that this job that we're at, everybody can begin to grow and enjoy being here, and that we can be a team and we can go out and meet the competition because we're working together to make it happen.
So you're saying these people need to have the personality to attract employers need to attract their employees and have a personality and a way of language that is going to connect with them from the top to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And they're also going to need to have, even if you have a home business or family business and you have teams or sales teams, they're all going to need those skills as well to attract the right people to them so that they are able to have clients, paying clients, or that the business is going to be success, right?
Right. Well, here's what I find. Now, you in any job you come to, you're going to have really the people management there, and then you have ones that are not. Now, for the ones that are not, I'm not sure what to do. They may need training how to go out and communicate with people. And if they're not good at it, I don't know where to position them. I've been in management when you have a manager that's encouraging, strengthening you, and yeah, you have your job, you're responsible for it. But if you're striving to do well and that manager's backing you up in what you can accomplish, that makes all the difference. It makes all the difference there. It makes all the difference at home. If you have a manager that doesn't like you and doesn't seem to like you, and any of your ideas aren't worth a pluck nickel, how long do you want to be there? Hey, I don't need to put up with this nonsense. I'm going out the door. I may make less, but why put up with it?
Well, would you make less if you started your own business? Or even if you started a side project with that other career that you're in, wouldn't you make more money than what you would in a 9-to-5 job or a graveyard shift job? Wouldn't you make more money in reality?
If you're setting forth to step out on your own and do it, yeah, I'd say yeah, you could do it. You're going to have to learn to go out there, and it's what we've done and studied and learning how to go out and work for being an entrepreneur in our own business that we're established today, or have established today. And I say you can do that. And if you're not going to succeed in what you're in as the job, whether it's corporate America job or whatever it might be you're in, if you're not going to see a success in it and you put your best foot forward, then step out and do something different.
So in order to step out, we need to learn to invest in ourselves, time and money and effort, and a lot of people don't have that. So I want to share with you, every weekday we offer free webinars. We share with you information. On Saturdays we have great times hanging out, doing coffee and just hanging out, and we also do Periscope randomly, and we have a newsletter that offers great free information for you, and times of where there's other trainers out there that are 6, 7, 8 figure income earners. We interview people on our webinars. We offer you free training from several of these trainers that will enhance you and get you started, get you kind of in your niche where you want to go and what type of extra side income you might want to make, or even start your own business. Most people, when you say start your own business, it sounds extremely scary. I'm going to say, from an entrepreneur side, I started my own graphic business, and this was before the internet became big, and I really did a good job in my work because I followed the philosophy of my grandpa, who was a small town man who had a lumber business, started it on his own. Then he moved towns a couple hours away and reestablished and started his business all over. And his clients were literally new clients. And we can share, if you are moving or whatever your situation is, how you can keep and longevity keep your customers. We can also share with you how you can create a personality within your marketing so you gain more clients, you gain more sales, and you just have more fun on the job. I mean, who wants to just go to work and not have fun and not be creative and not do what you passionately love doing? And that's what we share, is how you can have your own personality, your own personal stories. Like, we're sharing our personal stories right now. There's philosophy, there's a method to the madness on how to go about and do all these things and make a really reasonable income. And we're going to share that information with you. So join us when we connect. Join us, sign up for our newsletter. We share all of our information in our newsletter. And also consider what else you might want to learn, and come give us an email. Our email is attached to this. It's office@RobertandAnnaLalonde.com. Missed that in there. But anyways, great for mistakes. You see, you learn. And so we share great information that offers you value so that you can make better decisions on where you want your income to come from. And if you want to work with us, we would gladly. And how do we rate? Well, first off, we have paid in about $15,000 over a course of a period of time where we learned and invested in big known trainings from well-known speakers, from well-known people, from online marketers, networkers, sales, and we have learned multiple areas from blogging to letter writing to sales pitching. Whoever wants to do sales pitching, you may have a passion for it, and that you don't need to sales pitch. There are other ways to connect and communicate. So we've learned multiple, even blogging, multiple different online social media sources on how you can go about and create your personality, your market for what you want to sell, for what you want to be, for who you want to be online, and who you want to be if you're in a brick and mortar business. So do connect with us and know that we're here for you. We're not trainers, we're not consultants, we're not coaches. We're none of that. We're merely a couple that found our way together, and you just happen to come across us. It just happens to be maybe a coincidence, maybe a happenstance. Things happen for a reason. And you might want to consider that, what that reason might be, and if it's worth connecting. If we're not the right people for you and this isn't anything for you, then great, move on. No broken heart here. We'd love to meet anybody who is interested in just getting to know how you can earn a better income. We're not here to sell you anything. We're literally here to serve you valued information so that you can turn around and have decisions and information that you need to have a quality life. Freedom of choice in a country where we love our freedoms. The freedom to choose your time of waking up, the freedom to choose what you're going to do with your day, the freedom to choose what you're going to do with the excess money you're going to have, the freedom to choose where you're going to go on vacation and when you're going to go on vacation, the freedom to choose when you're going to take out somebody on a date, freedom to choose on a time that you can have with your children, a freedom to choose to go help somebody in need, a freedom to choose, what else? Help your parents, give your parents something, give them a new house, go buy yourself a new house, have a car, have a boat. The freedoms to choose your life only comes when you choose to make an income that is going to make that happen. So you just happen to come across us. We're sharing you information, and you go ahead and take that and connect with us at office@RobertandAnnaLalonde.com.
Until then, we'll be speaking.
All right. You be blessed. Take care. Thanks.